y-intercept form. Yeah. Lucas, what's one thing you're given in slope-intercept form? Take the easy one. Slope-intercept form. What are you given? What? The slope. And what's the other thing you're given? Ellie? The intercept? The which one? The y-intercept. Okay? So slope-intercept form, you're given the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, so for your first example, well, there's I guess only one example on this one. We're going to write y equals 3x minus 3. What always has to be by itself in slope-intercept form? The y. Okay? So the rule, what is our slope rule? What is slope? Let me start there. It's what over what?
Rise over run.
Rise over run. So let's write rise over run. And in this problem, what is our rise? Riley? 3. And Riley, what's our run?
3.
No? It's a whole number, so what is our run? 1. Because when we don't have a fraction, we can make it a fraction by putting a whole number over 1. Okay? Then to graph it, the first thing that we graph is what? So what is that called? The y-intercept. So we graph b, which in our case is 0, -3. So I graph -3, go down 3 on the y-axis because it's the y-intercept. And then I use my what from there? So use slope. What is our slope? 3 over 1. So I go up or down? So up 3 and then right or left? Right 1. So if I start at this point and I go up 3, 1, 2, 3, right 1. Okay, I can do it again, up 3, 1, 2, 3, right 1. What's the other way that I could have done it for slope? Ellie?
Down 3, left 1.
Good. Or I could have made them both negatives, down 3, left 1. In this case, I can't do it because I run out of room. 1, 2, 3, and then it'd be about there. Then you connect your dots. Okay, what happens if I gave you a table like this? So these are my x's, these are my y's. I'm going to say x is 0, y is -2, x is 1, y is -4, x is 2, y is -6. How do you find the slope in a table? Levi?
You could do y2 minus y1.
Yep, I could use my slope formula. What's the easy way? I'm kind of lazy. I want to use the easy way. Sarah? Find the constant rate of change, and how do I do that? Cole?
You see how much they add. Subtract on each number.
Good. So you look at your x's. What do my x's change by?
1.
Positive or negative?
Positive.
So +1. What do my y's change by? Down 2, so -2. So what is the slope? Because it's y over x, so my slope would be -2 over 1. Which would just be -2, yes. Okay, so for your y-intercept, how do you find the y-intercept in a table? What is the definition of y-intercept? Why is it negative 2 again? So where x is 0, that's where your y-axis is, right? So do we have a point in our table where x is 0? Yeah, and what is the y value? Negative 2. So my y-intercept is actually also negative 2. Okay? And then my word problem, it says an airplane with no fuel weighs 2,575 pounds. Each gallon of gasoline added to the fuel tank weighs 6 pounds. Write a rule in slope-intercept form that represents the total weight of the airplane based on the amount of gallons of gas in the tank. So first of all, your y-intercept would be like when your gas is 0. So when I have no gas in my airplane, what's the initial weight of the plane? 2,575. Yeah. So with no fuel, it weighs 2,575. So that's like when the x is 0. So your y-intercept. So let's write plus 2,575. 575, yeah. Okay. And what would be my like rate of change or my slope? Ellie? Yeah, because it says 6 pounds for each gallon of gas, right? So if I add 1 gallon of gas, I'm going to add 6 pounds. If I add 2 gallons of gas, I'm going to add, so it depends, that's my rate of change. So I'm going to have 6 times x, where x represents the number of gallons, and that's going to give me my total weight y. So over on this side, let's write x equals gallons of gas. And our y represents what again? The weight. Yep, total weight. Questions on that problem? Perfect. Okay.